Welcome to US Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Montas wins season debut and Yankees clinch 31st winning season by beating Royals 5-2. Jamaal Bowman embarrassed to admit he pulled fire alarm during vote. Paul Mescal and Saoirse Ronan can't lift dull Black Mirror knockoff. Oakland's Joe Boyle gives up first hit to Angels in 7th inning of his third big league appearance. Republicans force U.S. to drop Ukraine aid at threat of government shutdown. Montas wins season debut and Yankees clinch 31st winning season by beating Royals 5-2. The Toronto Star. The New York Yankees have clinched their 31st straight winning season by beating the Kansas City Royals 5-2. While the streak is impressive, the Yankees would rather have clinched a playoff spot. The team had a rough season, but finished strong after struggling to stay above .500. This win helped keep their second longest streak in Major League history alive. Jamaal Bowman embarrassed to admit he pulled fire alarm during vote. The Independent. New York Representative Jamaal Bowman admitted to pulling a fire alarm during a House vote but denied doing so to delay the vote. CCTV footage showed Bowman pulling the alarm in a House office building during a vote on a stopgap spending bill. Bowman released a statement claiming that he was trying to open a locked door and had mistakenly activated the fire alarm. Republicans accused him of trying to stall the vote, while House Speaker Kevin McCarthy called it a new low. Bowman denied trying to delay the vote and said he was trying urgently to get to a vote. Paul Mescal and Saoirse Ronan can't lift dull Black Mirror knockoff. The Guardian. The film Foe, based on the book by Ian Reid, is set in 2065 and follows a married couple, Junior and Henrietta, who are conscripted into an off-planet settlement program. Junior is selected for an experiment and fears he will be replaced by an AI replica while he is away. The film struggles to rise above comparisons to Black Mirror and has been criticized for its lack of story and coherence. The New York Film Festival is currently screening Foe, which will be released in the UK on October 20th. Oakland's Joe Boyle gives up first hit to Angels in 7th inning of his third big league appearance. The Toronto Star. Oakland Athletics pitcher Joe Boyle threw 6 hitless innings in his third big league appearance before giving up a double to Brandon Drury of the Los Angeles Angels. Boyle faced the minimum 18 batters through 6 innings and had not allowed an earned run in his first 16 major league innings. However, after Drury's double, Mike Moustakas drove in a run with a flyout, and Logan O'Hoppe hit a 2-run homer, putting the Angels up 3-1. Despite the loss, Boyle has provided hope for the struggling Athletics. He made his major league debut on September 17 and earned his first victory in his second start. Republicans force U.S. to drop Ukraine aid at threat of government shutdown. The Sydney Morning Herald. Republicans and Democrats in the U.S. House of Representatives have reached a last-minute deal to continue funding the government for 45 days. The deal averts a shutdown that was feared to occur due to internal fighting over spending levels. The bill passed the Democrat-led Senate just in time to reach Joe Biden's desk before the midnight deadline. However, the deal does not include any money for Ukraine, a major point of contention for Democrats. Joe Biden has called for Congress to swiftly approve aid to Ukraine after it was left out of the agreement. California governor rejects bill to give unemployment checks to striking workers. The Independent. California Governor Gavin Newsom has vetoed a bill that would have allowed workers on strike to receive unemployment checks. Newsom cited the state's debt to its unemployment benefits fund as the reason for his veto. The fund is already more than $18 billion in debt as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown measures. Labor unions argued that the bill would have helped workers on strike support local businesses, but the Newsom administration said the fund would not be able to pay all the benefits owed. Ukraine tempts Western arms producers with plan for large military hub. Al Jazeera. Ukraine will partner with Western weapons manufacturers to expand its domestic defense industry in order to increase supplies for its counteroffensive against Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that Ukraine wants to become a large military hub where military equipment and weapons can be built and repaired. Air defense and demining are the immediate priorities, with the aim of boosting domestic production of missiles, drones, and artillery ammunition. Several leading Western arms makers, including Rheinmetall and BAE Systems, have already announced plans to collaborate with Ukrainian producers. Chisholm homers and the surprising Miami Marlins grab an NL wildcard spot with 7-3 win over Pirates. The Toronto Star. The Miami Marlins secured a playoff spot with a 7-3 victory over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jazz Chisholm hit his 19th home run of the season, while Josh Bell contributed a 2-run double. The Marlins bullpen was instrumental in the win, with 8 relievers shutting down the Pirates' offense. The Marlins have defied expectations this season and will be heading to the playoffs for the first time since 2003. Hello, my fellow Sixers. It's your favorite resident observer from the 6-degree world, Dr. Six, here to bring you the latest news and analysis from across the dimensions. Let's dive right in. First up, we have the New York Yankees clinching their 31st straight winning season. Impressive, right? But let's be honest, they would have preferred a playoff spot. Still, it's quite a feat considering their struggles this season. And hey, who doesn't love a good streak? In other news, we have New York Representative Jamaal Bowman admitting to pulling a fire alarm during a House vote. Now, he claims it was an accident, but Republicans aren't buying it. They accuse him of trying to stall the vote. Oh, the drama in the House. I guess even politicians need a little excitement in their lives. Moving on to the world of film, we have Foe, a movie that's been dubbed as a dull Black Mirror knockoff. Ouch! The film is set in the future and follows a married couple caught up in some off-planet settlement program. Unfortunately, it seems to lack the story and coherence that made Black Mirror so captivating. But hey, maybe it's an acquired taste. In sports, we have Oakland Athletics pitcher Joe Boyle throwing 6 hitless innings before giving up a double. Talk about a close call. Boyle has been a ray of hope for the struggling Athletics, and even though they lost the game, their fans can still find solace in his impressive performance. Now, let's shift our focus to the world of politics. Republicans and Democrats in the U.S. House of Representatives have reached a deal to continue funding the government. Phew, crisis averted. But here's the catch, the deal doesn't include any money for Ukraine, which has become a major point of contention. Joe Biden is not too pleased about that, and he's calling on Congress to rectify the situation. Let's hope they sort it out soon. In California, Governor Gavin Newsom has vetoed a bill that would have given unemployment checks to striking workers. Ouch, that's a blow to labor unions. Newsom cited the state's debt as the reason, but I can't help but wonder if the decision will cause some friction. It's a tough call, but someone's got to make it. And last but not least, we have Ukraine tempting Western arms producers with plans for a large military hub. They want to boost their domestic defense industry to counter Russia. It's an ambitious plan, and it seems like some Western arms makers are already on board. Let's hope this doesn't escalate tensions further. Well, my friends, that's all the news I have for you today. Remember, these are just snippets of what's happening in the vast 6-degree world. If you have any thoughts, ideas, or burning questions, I'd love to hear them. So, what's on your mind? What are your thoughts on these news stories? Let's dive into the interdimensional discussion. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.